sound. Hello everybody, J.R. Fisher here, and I'm joined by the lovely and talented Jessica. Jessica, you want to say hi?
Hey everybody, happy Friday. Thanks for being here today.
It is the last day of July, and if you're here today, so far you have lived through coronavirus. Good for you. Some people have not, okay? So goodness gracious. We're going to have a great time today, because today I'm going to actually show you how to write an email, which I didn't know how to do in 2009 when I started. I didn't know that there was just a simple method, and it's a plug-in type thing, and you plug in what I'm going to teach you today and you will make money. That's pretty cool, right? Do me a favor, make sure I can hear. No, I can hear. Of course I can hear. Make sure you can hear me. Put in the comment box there. We're already talking to a few people. Talk to Richard, talk to Marco, talk to Wayne. But put in that comment box where you're at, what time it is, what's shaking in your neck of the woods. If you got questions, that chat box is a great place to do it. If you're watching this and it's not live by chance, you can use the comment area below the video to ask any questions you want. Stick those in there. But we're live right now. Right now we're live. It is Friday, July 31st, 2020. Still in the midst of coronavirus. Goodness gracious. That's taken over the world, but that's okay, because us marketers online have actually benefited from this. I know we've seen an uptick in views and purchases, and it's just been awesome for us. And if you haven't participated in that, man, you got to do it. You got to do it. I mean, it's the way of the world right now. I just saw an ad on my news feed in Facebook for digital business cards. Okay, so if you print in business cards, they could have germs on them. Oh my God, germs on a business card. So they don't want germy business cards. So now we have digital business cards. All right, well, let's get started. We got some cool stuff today. I think you're going to like it. This is all about how to write emails and get results. And as you can see from the crowd there, this is going to be a 10. Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, this will be a 10. You can tell because those guys there on the screen said, hey, it met with their approval. See that? So it must be. It's got to be, right? Cool. Let's check it out. All right, guys. Before we get started, do me a favor. If you've taken some of my training, you've been to some of my video sessions or whatever, do me a favor and give me a rating on Google. I started this because I had two people that gave me a bad rating who I don't even know who they are and have never bought my training, attended my training, never did anything. And it kind of woke me up to the fact that I ought to ask you guys to help me out. And if you do, I'm going to give you a free book. You sign into Google, you search J.R. Fisher, you give me a review, preferably 5-star. Email me, let me know you did that, and you can get my book for free. Not only give you the book, but I will give you the audio, so you can get both of those, which is pretty cool. Now, we're going to cover 4 different parts today, but I've also got a bonus in here. The first part is how to write the perfect sales email. Okay? You're going to know how to do it. No more trying to figure it out. No more having stuff that doesn't work. You'll have it. Okay? I'll give you some examples too. So I'm going to give you some sales email samples and templates that you can actually use. And I'm going to discuss when you should send your emails and the sales email follow-up tactics that you should use after you send them out. So you're going to have all this, all right? So first off, let's look at how to write the perfect sales email. And I guess I'll put myself in the corner here. That way you can see me. All right, give me 1 second, guys. I got to do a little adjusting. I don't like this software, Jessica. We got to find something else. I don't like the way it, you can't be there. There you go. See me? See me in my new office? Isn't that nice? Got my new desk here. Can you see the new desk? I'm going to tilt it down. Look at that desk. Check that out. Custom made desk, 2-inch thick. And I forgot the kind of wood it is, but it's supposedly the hardest wood in the world. Had a guy make it for me, and it's kind of got a rough edge on it. It's kind of cool. All right, so let me get back over here to my presentation. There we go. There we go. And now you should see me on the screen along with the presentation. So the first thing we got to remember, guys, and I'm going to give you some samples for this, is we've got to use an action-provoking subject line, okay? A subject line is not a subject line, okay? A subject line is a few words that you put to get people to click on opening your email. That's it, okay? So you do not want to say what's in your email. You don't want to say, 20% off on men's business shirts today, okay? Because if it's not a man, they're not going to open it. If they think 50% off is a better deal, they're not going to open it. If they're not in the market for a shirt, they're not going to open it. So you've killed it. You've killed it. So you don't want to do that, okay? And I'm going to show you what kind of subject lines to use. Also, make use of a strong opening line, okay? It says make to use. That's not right. Make use of a strong opening line. I'm going to go back and correct some of these. Sometimes I have a brain fart. Include useful. That's not spelled right either. And there you go. See, I can spell because I can look at it and see I misspelled something. Why isn't spell check catching that, Jessica? Do I just ignore it or what? Include useful body copy, okay? Add a CTA in several areas. There's another error. I've got an error on every single sentence, guys. I'm killing it here. Add a professional signature and add a PS with a call to action. That PS is really important, guys. It's amazing how many people will get an email to scroll to the bottom to see what's there. That's where you want to have another call to action. Sometimes, we'll have it in the middle and top and all, which is great, but have one in that PS too. Always have a PS. I've seen PSs, I've seen PSSs, and I've seen PSSSs where they just keep doing them. I know Frank Kern's really good at that. He puts a lot in the bottom there. All right. So first thing let's talk about is that subject line. Remember I said that subject line has to be something to get them to open it, okay? So you want to keep your sales email subject line short and enticing, okay? Long ones just don't work. It's been proven. Remember, the goal is to pique the interest of your reader, not give away the message. We don't want to do that. Tom recommended I get in touch. Okay, there's a subject line for you. All right, well, why? Why did he recommend that, okay? Ideas for, and then we're going to put whatever there. I could put in there ideas for sending emails, ideas for stocking up on food, ideas for training your dog. Whatever it is, you can just fill that in. And these are good samples that you can actually use in your business, guys, no matter what your business is. Question about, and then you put in whatever your recent trigger event is. So if somebody bought a case of chicken from you, I could put question about the chicken you bought, question about the course you purchased, question about the webinar you attended. Whatever it is, just pop it in there. You have this stuff, guys. Copy this and you can use it, okay? You've got my permission to do so. Question about goal they have, okay? So it could be question about earning $10,000 a month, question about becoming a digital marketer, question about having a well-behaved dog, okay? So whatever you're doing, whatever you're selling, you can just pop that right in there. Or thoughts about, and you can have title of a blog post. So, thoughts about making $10,000 a month writing or doing videos, okay? Thoughts about having a year's supply of food for very little cost, okay? So you could put that in there. Now, this is usually a blog post type thing or a video that you're going to stick in there. What do you think about? And then we put a thought in there, a recommendation in there. So what do you think about email sequences? What do you think about Facebook ads? What do you think about YouTube ads? What do you think about starting a YouTube channel? You can put whatever you want in there. And that's going to get some curiosity going, which is what we want them to do. That way they open it up, okay? Additionally, you want to remember to avoid spammy words in your subject lines at all costs, okay? Here's some examples. Don't use these because a lot of times if you use these words in your subject line, these email providers will send your email directly to spam and they'll never see your email, okay? So the first one is final, okay? And so many times I see final notice. I'll see reminder, okay? Sale, just the word sale can send your email to the spam. Tempting, specials, complimentary, help, donation. Donation is the worst one in the world. As a matter of fact, the companies that are charities who are trying to get money know this. They're the ones who figured this out because all their stuff was going to spam because they kept saying things about donations. I mean, donation doesn't turn anybody on. It's like, oh, donation? Yeah, I want to do that. No, you're not going to say that. Don't. Exciting, okay? If it's exciting, you'll make it exciting. Unique, discount. Discount's like the worst in the world. Solution, partner, and state of the art. I don't even know what state of the art means. Do you know what that means, Jessica? State of the art. I have no clue what that means. I know one thing it means. Your email is going to go to spam. That's what it means. So that's not good. Opening line. Okay, so what's your opening line going to be in your email? Now, we're really breaking down these emails today. What's your opening line going to be? What's up, Christine? I see Christine just jumped in there, Jessica. Opening line begins with, hi, my name is the worst in the world. Okay, that's like introducing yourself to a stranger. Don't do that. Okay, instead start with something more impactful by talking to your reader. Okay, here's some examples I've seen success with. You ready? Jot these down, guys, if you're not doing so. I noticed you, okay, I noticed you what? Bought my digital marketing course. I noticed you were interested in my webinar. I noticed you had some problems with your dog. I noticed whatever it is, okay, plop that in there. I noticed you like fine jewelry. Mutual connection mentioned, okay? So if you know somebody who is a mutual connection of this person, you can pop that in there, okay? It could be somebody you both follow. And, you know, I could put in there, you know, Frank Kern does this also. You know, and I'm just mentioning him, and anybody knows Frank Kern, they're going to go, well, what does he do? And you do it too. It must be interesting. Okay. I saw we both what? Okay. I saw we both want to protect our families by having a food supply. I saw that we both run Facebook ads. I saw that we both have a YouTube channel. Okay. So you want to put that in there, and that will pique some interest. I loved your post on, okay. So this is going to be a little bit more targeted. Obviously, you couldn't do this to a mass 10,000 people, but this is more targeted. Now, if you're following a whole lot of people and you tag them every time they do something, maybe you could. Maybe you could sort out those people who did post. You could do that. Congratulations on, what could that be? That could be congratulations on completing Facebook Ads University. That's one of my courses. Congratulations on attending my seminar. Congratulations on being the group who, you know, finished the entire course on dog training, whatever it is. Okay. Now we're going to get into the body copy. So we've broken it down. We've got the subject line. We've got our first line, our opening line. What are we going to put in the body copy? Okay. Your sales email body copy should convey value by connecting your business to your prospect. Okay. Avoid generic value propositions such as, we help web marketing firms increase their lead generation by 200% and effortlessly improve ROI on their clients. That's terrible. That's just terrible. Okay, we don't want to do that. All right. Ask questions that align the research you've conducted with your prospect's goals. Okay, here's some examples if you don't know, and you could just use these. Use them in your business. First one, how, if all, would you like to improve your strategy? Okay. Now, instead of the strategy there, you could put your dog's behavior, your food storage, your Facebook ads, your YouTube videos, whatever it is, you could just pop it in there. Is blank a priority for you right now? Okay. Is making money every month a priority for you right now? Okay. Is having profitable YouTube ads a priority for you right now? Okay. And that's very targeted. But, you know, the people who are doing YouTube ads who want to make money are going to look at that and go, yeah, that's exactly what's going on right now. Do you have unanswered questions about, okay? Do you have unanswered questions about potty training your dog? Do you have unanswered questions about, you know, making profitable Facebook ads? So whatever it is, you just want to pop that in there. Are you after a lifestyle business or world domination? Okay, so have a little bit of humor in there, right? Next one. Are you alone on this? Are you alone on this? Ooh, it's kind of creepy, but it works. Has it always been this way? Okay, so you could be talking about, you know, problems with their dog. You could be talking about failing by making money online. You could be talking about, you know, Facebook ads that didn't work for them. You could be talking about, you know, the difficulty of making YouTube videos. Has it always been this way? Would it be nice, or does it have to happen? Okay, so you could say making, you know, $10,000 a month. Would it be nice, or does this have to happen? Do you really need $10,000 a month? Okay. And, you know, Jessica and I were talking about this the other day. We're like, $10,000 a month is nothing. It's like,
Yeah.
it doesn't cover anything, does it?
It's not much, no.
It really doesn't. I mean, 10 grand a month, and I don't know where you sit in life right now as you listen to this, but I'm telling you, when you get to 10 grand a month, you're like, okay, I need a lot more, you know? And I know we're like that. And it's not, we don't even spend that much money. We eat out some, but just, you know, living in California, you know, then people say, well, you could just live in a cheaper place. Yeah, but then I wouldn't live in California, you know? I could live in Detroit. Hey, Detroit's got some cheap housing, I understand. Get a house for $1,500 there. You'd be pretty good. But you got to live in Detroit, okay? So, you know, you got to pay to play. What's the next one? Was this all your idea? That's kind of interesting, isn't it? And then you can reference something there. All right, the closing. What do you do with the closing of your email? Now, this, a lot of people just say, you know, goodbye. But, you know, this is pretty important stuff. I think it's pretty important stuff. You want to utilize a strong close to your sales email. Now, understand we're talking about sales emails today. Content emails are entirely different. Utilize a strong close to your sales email that gives recipients a clear path to action. Try ending with one of the following questions to get an exact response. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Here we go. What is the best time on your calendar to discuss this? Okay, now if you're trying to set appointments and you're selling some services or something along those lines, there's a great question. What questions do you have about the proposal? Maybe you've already sent out proposal. Maybe you could, instead of proposal, you could put what questions you have about my Facebook ads course. You know, when somebody, you know, and I want you guys to think about this a second. Let's say you do a webinar and it's on training their dog. Okay, we'll do that one because Jessica does those. And somebody attends the entire training and they don't buy. I know why. Do you know why, Jessica?
Because they have a question about it.
They have some question about it, guys. So, you know, what you can do in this case, and I'm a little off subject here, but I think it's important. You can send them 2, 3, 4 emails afterwards. The first email could say, I know some people had questions about the pricing. Let me explain to you how you're protected there. Let me explain to you the guarantees there. Let me explain to you how it's going to save you money by not having to go to a, you know, pet store or something. You can't even go to pet stores here now. But you could hit that objection. Okay. Now the people who had that objection, you're going to get some sales. Now the next one is, I sent them an email that says, I know some people had questions if this would actually work for their dog since they're older. Okay. So I send out an email and I talk about, you know, how, you know, their dog's older and this actually does work with older dogs too. I may send out another email after that. It says, you know, some people also had questions about would this work for a dog that rarely goes outside. Okay. Rarely goes outside. They live in an apartment, whatever. Can you really potty train this dog outside? And what I do is I pick 3 or 4 of the biggest objections and just send an email and, you know, give a rebuttal to that objection. So this works really well. What time tomorrow would you have 10 minutes to catch up? Okay. This kind of gets a commitment if you're trying to sell some type of service or coaching or whatever you're trying to do. Why would you miss out on this opportunity? Ask them that question. Why would you miss out on that? And you can apply that to anything. You can apply that to making money. You know, they still need to make money. Okay. If they attended one of my webinars on how to make money online and they didn't buy the course, they still need to make money. Okay. That objection has not been filled yet. Okay. We got to do that. How many people are you trying to prepare for so I can send you a discount code? Okay. So this is something I would use for my survival food company. Okay. I just asked them a question. How many people are you trying to prepare for so I can send you a discount code? No matter what they answer, if there's 2 people, 5 people, 10 people, I'm going to send them a discount code. Okay. I'm just curious how many people, that's all. Okay. Next up, if I don't hear back, do I have your permission to remove you from our special offer list? That says off list. Looks like I'm going to kill them. I'm going to kill them if they don't buy. It should say offer. I got to go back there and fix these before I do that course with these. Yeah, I got to work through this. Maybe you can look at them, Jessica. I don't know. Signature. All right, we're down to the signature already. Okay. It's important. It's not the most important thing. I don't like ones, unless they're generic for, you know, like problems and all, where it says the Survivalcave food staff. Now, if somebody asks a generic question, it will say the Survivalcave food staff. But, you know, if you're building a brand, and, you know, that's what I'm doing is building a brand, and the brand is J.R. Fisher, and I teach people how to make money online. You want it to come from you. You want it to come from you. So literally when that email is coming across to somebody, don't have ABC company in there. Have it coming from J.R. Fisher. Okay. Have it coming from you. Signature. A sales email signature should not be a distraction. Okay, don't overdo this, nor should it be a source of silly inspiration. Okay, so don't put any quotes and crap in there. Instead, stick to these email signature guidelines. Here you go. Ready? Keep it short, simple, professional, and on brand. Here's what mine is. Cheers, JR. That's it. The only thing I put in there. Okay. If you want to, and you're trying to develop, phone conversations, include your phone number for contact purposes. That's it. They already got your email because it came from your email. Okay. I don't even put a phone number in there. I mean, there are phone numbers for us, but I don't put it in there. Include a link to your online profile of choice if you want, such as LinkedIn or Facebook, so recipients can connect with you. But not always. Not always, okay? Like if I do this on blanket emails, I'll put it in there. And I do it more for Survivalcave Food because I'm not the brand. Okay, the brand is Survivalcave Food. I don't really even show up much. But for J.R. Fisher Training, I do show up. So, I may put it in there, but I rarely do, but you can do it. All right? Avoid excessive images and no quotes ever. Remember I said that in the beginning, these inspirational quotes that people do? Drives me frigging batty. Oh my God, everybody thinks that they have profound things to say. And it just, the only thing worse than sharing some profound quote is making up your own profound quotes and sharing those. I think that's the only thing worse. Okay, I just don't like it. Not my thing. All right, so what I did is I did a little video of a bunch of emails that I went through, and you can use these as templates. Okay, now this is a video that I recorded. So also guys, in the bottom of the screen here, if you want to get excuse me, the 20 best subject lines, go to bit.ly/JRF-subject. You can download those for free on top of the ones I've already given you. So let me play this little video here so you can kind of see what's shaking here. Okay, so let's go over a few of these emails that you can use. Now this one here is somebody who maybe attended something or looked at something and they did not buy. So this is kind of a follow-up email. It says here, I noticed that during the double sales training, and you can put in there whatever you want, you didn't purchase the Institute product, whatever that is, at the end. And we'd love to know why. I have no intention of trying to sell you anything, but I do want to make sure that we're hitting the mark with our customers. Any feedback would help us. Were you not clear on what you were getting? Is there somewhere else in your business that you need to focus? Was it too expensive? Or is your business smooth sailing? If you respond, I'll send you a PDF on dialing for dollars, Chet's checklist for influence over the phone to thank you for the time you spent. Please respond to this email with your reason why you didn't purchase, and we'll send that right over. So they're getting some value if they respond. Let's check out another one. Now this one here is a bit more personal. This was a great story you told about your daughter in our meeting. I have a similar story to tell you. You certainly seem to have a great grasp on how to make your company succeed. They are lucky to have you. With the economic challenges you face, however, our training is going to give you that extra push you need to take your staff and skills to the next level. Imagine if you could shift the market buying criteria completely. This approach improves everything you're already doing. Once again, it was great meeting you. I have a few ideas about other productivity issues that I know you will like. Okay, this is if you have put out some content and you want to let the people know about it. You put their name. I don't know if you saw this article that appeared today in News Outlet or your blog or video, wherever you want to put it. It's related to the issue we were talking about. Then you put the link there. Hope you find it interesting, and then you put their name. Okay, it's a really simple one. Now, this is one if you're kind of trying to clean your list and get people's names off it. It says, hi, name. I've tried to reach you a few times to go over suggestions on improving whatever that business need is, but haven't heard back, which tells me one of three things. You're all set with your business needs, and I should stop bothering you. You're still interested, but haven't had the time to get back to me yet. You've fallen, and you can't get up. And in that case, let me know, and I'll call someone to help you. Okay, so we have a little bit of humor in here. Let me know which one, as I am starting to worry. Okay, so you got a little humor in here, and this gets a really good response. Okay, and if they're really still not responding to you, you can say, hey, name, how's it going? I feel horrible troubling you, and I'm starting to feel like a stalker. Much appreciated if you can let me know if you'd, and whatever the call to action is. If not, I won't send you another email. Here's the most recent updated list of people or companies I've worked with, list of companies, people, and you can put testimonials in there. You can put whatever you want. And this gets a lot of people people to contact you. So that's an idea of some of the emails you could write. All right, guys, I'm trying to answer a question here. Hang on one second. I'll be with you. Hang on. I'm talking to Marcus right now. What link do you need? I can't, so you guys know, I can't put any links in the chat, but I can put them in the comments. So, Marco, if you would do me a favor and actually put what link you want in the comment section underneath the video, not the chat section, I will plug in the link that you need. I'm not quite sure which one you need.
Comments won't appear until after the live video.
Comments don't appear until after the live video. Okay. I think you want the one to the download the subject lines, but just confirm that in here, Marco, if you would, and also post it in the comments section as soon as this video is over with, which is be very soon, which reminds me, put your questions in there, guys. If you've got questions about emails, now's the time to ask. You know, when I'm doing coaching, I literally charge thousands of dollars for this stuff. So if you guys, you know, want to get something answered for free, now's the time to do it. Okay. Or maybe you just want to share with me, you know, what you're doing with emails, successes you've had, problems you've had. When you put these chat things in here, guys, even if you put hello, that helps my video, because what it is it's interaction. So the more things you put in that chat there, the more you're going to help me out. If you want to help me, do that. Okay, do that. Put something in that chat section. Anything. Okay, just put something in that chat section. I know Jessica's got a couple questions over there from people that they've submitted. We always have those ready. Get 20 best subject lines here. Cool. And just do me a reminder, Marco. Put that also in the comments. Once this video is over with, the comments will appear, and you can put them in there too. And that way I'll be sure to do it. I've got a double reminder, because they send me a notification if you put something in the comments. Jessica, what are some of the questions you got over there? And guys, don't forget, post your questions in the chat. You're going to miss your opportunity real soon.
Yeah, so building an email strategy, that's kind of high level, but it's, what are your recommendations for, because, you know, people need to send,
go ahead.
People need to send sales emails, but they also need to send content emails. So what's your recommendation for people on?
Well, I would say first off, you got to have the right platform. There's so many platforms out there that don't work out. And I've got up on the screen now for you guys to subscribe if you haven't done that. And I'm going to share with you the platform that does work. I'm going to put that up on the screen here in just a second. Make sure once you subscribe, guys, when you click that subscribe button, it turns gray afterwards. And then there's a little bell that's next to it. You want to click the bell? Jessica loves it. She always asks me to ring this. There's a little bell right here. She loves that bell. It doesn't give her a headache or anything. All of that is just the opposite of what I said. But you got to turn on bell notifications. And don't forget also, guys, before I almost forgot, join my inner circle. Okay. If you want access to all kinds of training, my current courses, private Facebook groups, bi-weekly coaching calls, masterminds when we can get back to that, relationships with people who are successful, networking, insight into high-level masterminds. If you want all that, plus you'll be more likely to succeed. You'll be sitting there counting your dollars. I'll be counting your dollars, which is pretty cool. Is Kartra serving as email provider? Yes, it is. And I want to give you the link for that. Let me pull that up, guys. I think that comes up on my screen. Oh, I just wanted to show what else you get with an inner circle. You get a Web Cash Academy, Ecom Road, email earning systems. You get Digital Cash Academy. You get Facebook Ads University, and it's got 4 pieces of software that come with it, guys. And you get weekly coaching calls. And you get all of this $46,382 for free if you just join my inner circle. Okay, and of course you have the community, right? All these cool people in the community. I love that. I love that little meme there. All right, there's the Kartra link, guys. Marco was asking about that. It is bit.ly/Kartra, Kartra dash uppercase JR. You got to put uppercase. Okay, maybe I should do one with lowercase too. That way I'm covered. That would be the smart thing to do, really, wouldn't it? Anyhow, you want to use that link there. That is my affiliate link. I don't get rich off this. But if you use that link, you can go to that link and you can watch a video about what it'll do. I tell you, it has wiped out 8 pieces of software that I paid for. 8 pieces of software. It saved me thousands of dollars, and it works better than all of them. And you log into one place. And guys, you only, you know, if you're logging into an email provider in one place and ClickFunnels in another place, and I don't know, plus this in another place, All those logins take you time. Okay, all you have is time as a digital marketer. It's all you got. That's the most important thing you have. And if you're spending your time logging in all these different places, right there, it's going to save you money because all those things are already built into Kartra. It's one of the best pieces of software. It's the only piece of software I think I ever even talk about. I can't think of anything else. I mean, I use other softwares, but I mean, this one here is going to make you more money, and it's going to save you so much heartache, and it's going to save you so much time that I know if you get Kartra, you're going to come back to me. You're going to thank God, JR, you told me about that. I mean, it's just so good. Okay, so you want to make sure you do that. Don't forget to, before we get out of here, sign into Google. Make sure you search JR Fisher. Give me a review, preferably 5-star. Email me, let me know you did that, and you can get my book for free, and I'll throw in the audio. Okay, let's see here. I'm looking at some of the questions here. I got love from India. Sandeep, what's going on, my man? My woman? I'm not sure what Sandeep is. I appreciate the love. Either way, it doesn't matter. It's got a 12. Is that a 12? What is that? Is that some type of thing that means something, the 12 with the semicolon?
I don't recognize
Explain yourself, Sandeep. Let me know about you. Okay, I want to know about you.
Christine asked her question.
Yeah, I'm going to be right there. Explain. Sandeep. Please. I'm trying to type, guys. I'm still typing. Christine says, I'm unclear about the questions in the closing. Could you please clarify how that works? Yeah, we put a question in the closing to get them more involved. If I put a question at the end of an email, a lot of people will respond to that. You know, something else I've done is somebody who attended a webinar and they didn't buy, okay, I would send them an email and say, hey, Jessica, I know you attended my webinar the other day and you didn't purchase, but I have some discount codes. If you're interested, just reply back with yes. And you would be amazed how many people will reply back with yes, and then I send them a code. Jessica, this is something you ought to do with your course. You know, just an automatic email that goes out to people who aren't tagged that attended something or went through something. And then I send them a discount code. They get a discount. They're happy. I'm happy, and I've sold more. Okay, so this thing about sending one email and hoping it makes you money is just craziness. If you attended this today, you probably got several emails. You probably got one Wednesday, Thursday, Friday morning, and then right beforehand. I send 4 or 5 emails just to get you guys to show up here. Richard says, I'm getting some related affiliate links and other suggestions set up now. So even though it will be my first one, it will have a lot, if not all, of your suggestions. You are the man, Richard. You're the man. Okay. Hey, and I want you to cook some. You know what I want? Richard's starting a YouTube channel for cooking, and Richard, I want one of those big beef rib recipes. You know, the huge one that looks like it's got like 2 pounds of meat on one rib. That's the recipe I want to see. I want to see that. I want to eat one of those things, but I know I can't because I'm trying to lose weight. But I'd love to watch a video and just have a bite of one of those. They won't sell me a bite though. They won't do it.
No.
So let's move on here. Questions, guys. Pop those questions in there now. Now's the time to do it. Jessica's got a couple more questions for me over there. Can you hit me with those, Jessica?
Mm-hmm. How do you recommend testing and optimizing your emails?
Testing and optimizing your emails. That's a great question. I'm going to get on the screen here. Give me 1 second so that you can see me. The beautiful view I have behind me today. Sun shining here in California. Okay, so here's the deal. To test stuff, you either got to be really technical or you got to have a software like Kartra. Now, I already put the link up on the screen. Kartra will do all this for you. If you want to put if you want to test 3 different subject lines with the same email, Kartra will do that for you. If you want to test different prices, different sales pages, Kartra will do that for you. And you don't even have to build the other sales pages. All you got to do is, let's say you got a sales page that you're selling something for 97 bucks and you want to see if $57 would work better. You send half your audience to the 97, half to the 57. And all you got to do in Kartra is if you've got a $97 page already built, you click clone, okay? And then you make another product for $57 and you put that link in there and boom, you're done. I mean, it literally takes you a minute or two to do. And in other softwares, it's not like that. I mean, it takes you a lot of time. And remember, the only thing you have is time. If you're a digital marketer, internet marketer, you're selling online, man, your time is it. Now, some of you may say, well, I could get a whole lot more done that way. Yeah, I can get a whole lot more done. I really like that. And some of you may say, hey, I can get everything done in the morning and take off in the afternoon, and that's okay too. Whatever works for you is okay. But the one thing I will tell you, if you've been watching, you've been listening, get started. Get started. Do something. Oh my God, I've talked to people who have been in jobs for years. I have a friend who works at a car dealership that I used to work at, and 10 years ago I left, and he's still there talking about doing something. Still there. Matter of fact, they've sold the place to another owner, and he's still there, but he hates his job. Don't be in a job you hate. You don't have to. You don't have to. I've been listening to a guy named David Goggins, and Jessica, would you put his name in the chat? Just say, research David Goggins. This guy is insane. He started out at 300 pounds. He's 6'2", at 300 pounds, so he's a big guy. He lost 106 pounds, became a Navy SEAL, an Army Ranger, and Air Force Special Forces. He did all three of them. Nobody in history has ever done that. He set the world record for pull-ups, over 4,000 pull-ups in 17 hours, okay? All because one day he woke up and said, I'm just gonna do something. I'm gonna make something in my life. He was spraying for cockroaches before that, okay? That was what he was doing. And now he's like, what do they call him? Not most accomplished. What do they call David Goggins? I think the toughest man in the world. Toughest man in the world or something like that. Look up David Goggins. I have no association with him. I'm just telling you, if you watch 2 or 3 of his videos, you're going to want to take down the world. You're just going to want to take down the world. He's got a channel. He's got a book out called You Can't Hurt Me. And I don't believe you could hurt David Goggins. He's just like, he's a beast. He's a beast. But the thing is, so many people are not living to their potential. What if you got rid of the thing that blocks you, and the thing that blocks you is saying to yourself, I probably won't do well at that. So you let your pride get in the way. You're saying, gosh, I don't want to even try push-ups. I know I can't do them. Well, that's true. You may not be able to do them, but if you keep trying every day, do you think you could do 1 or 2? You probably could. Do you think you could push that to 3 or 4? The point is, try a lot of these things that you want to do. Just try them. I mean, I bought a pull-up bar from my backyard the other day, and it's the fitness tower thing, whatever you want to call it. And my daughter's like, yeah, that's a normal thing for a 60-year-old man to put in his backyard, is a pull-up bar. Totally normal, Dad. Yeah. And the point is, that's what I want to do, and I don't care what age I am or how well I can do it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. And you know what? My wife Jessica is sitting right here. She's doing the same thing, because we know we want to live to our potential. We want to do more. We want to have more. And if you sit in that crappy job and you don't put forth effort, guys, it's not going to change. I'm telling you, it's not going to change. But I tell you what, if you try some of these things, you will be amazed what you can do. You'll blow yourself away. And don't think there's not going to be pain involved. There's going to be pain, okay? And the pain is the good thing, because that's the only thing. Pain is the only thing that makes you stronger. That's it. If nothing is hurting you, if everything is easy, then you're not getting better, okay? And the pain may be turning off the TV and working on something. Numerous times, Jessica and I have looked at each other like, we shouldn't be doing this. We should be working on this, okay? We have a little Spanish app, and we've been working on that every night, and we're getting better on our Spanish. We're not fluent yet, but you know what? Every single night we get a little bit better and a little bit better and a little bit better. And she couldn't speak any Spanish, and she can read sentences now in Spanish. That's pretty impressive. And it's all because we just did something. Do something. Matter of fact, do something. Okay, I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna go like this. Do something. You got to do something. Okay, really, really important. Jessica, I could probably do one last question. We got one last question.
Did you answer Christine's question?
Which one was Christine's? Let me just pull this up here.
She says, I'm unclear about the question.
Yeah. Yeah, I did answer that one. Mm-hmm.
All right.
She's dancing. Jessica's dancing off to the side now, going because that's how she thinks.
I think you talked about this last week, but do you personalize emails, and why?
I do personalize emails. I don't overdo it. Okay, like I've seen emails where my name was mentioned in there like 6 times throughout the email. You don't talk to people like that, okay? But I may put in the subject line, Jessica, is your dog still peeing on the carpet? Hey, that would be a good one for you. Is your dog still peeing on the carpet? It's like, are you still biting your nails? There was a company, and I heard somebody talk about this, and they had some type of system to get you to stop biting your nails. And the only subject line they ever used was, "Are you still biting your nails?" And he'd get an email 2 days later, "Are you still biting your nails?" Email 3 days later, "Are you still biting your nails?" And it's funny, but you know, they would put your name in front of it, like JR, "Are you still biting your nails?" So you could put their name in there, and I think that works really well. And you could put their name in the beginning of the email. That's where I stop. So I'll put it in the subject line, and you know, in the greeting, I'll say, "Hey Jessica," you know, I'll put that in there. Now the cool thing about Kartra is if you put that little piece of data in there, first name, and you don't have their first name, it won't put anything. So it doesn't make your email look dumb, okay? Some of them will look dumb. But you got to be careful though, and I went over this last week. Look at that line that you're getting ready to put their name in and take their name out. Well, it still makes sense, okay? Because sometimes it doesn't make sense, okay? So you got to make sure you do that. All right, guys, I really appreciate you being here today. Jessica has forced me again, and she does this every week, to be able to speak to you guys and give you some words of encouragement, things that she's done or she's read about or that's helped her. And I'm just going to sit back now because you probably want to write this down. You just probably will. But it's going to be awesome. I know it will be. And you know, it started off as a joke, but actually she's come out with some really good stuff. And I think you'll enjoy it. So Jessica, I'm going to turn the microphone over to you for a second.
Yeah, so today's quote is, "Believe in yourself and you will be unstoppable."
Believe in yourself and you will be unstoppable. You know, that's where it all starts. You know, if you're waiting for people around you to tell you how great you are, if you're waiting for your friends to say, "Hey, you ought to get this business started," if you're waiting for, you know, people to pat you on the back, they may not. But you know what? You can. There's no stopping you. Do me a favor this weekend. Well, I'm shaking my desk every time I do that. I can't do that. I'm shaking my desk. This weekend, go into my channel. You're on my channel now. You're already here. Don't procrastinate. Do it if you got time. Right after this video, watch 10 videos, and you can actually go up to my channel page and search a subject like, you know, emails or I don't know, drop shipping or e-commerce or whatever, and you're going to pull up a bunch of videos I've done, because there's over 500 videos there, and watch 10. Just watch 10 instead of scrolling through your Facebook feed. You know, I was thinking last night about that. How much time have I wasted scrolling through Facebook? And I'm not on Facebook that much, but anytime I spend scrolling through Facebook, it's just a waste, because what you're essentially doing is looking for something. But you don't even know what you're looking for. You're like, let me just scroll and see if there's anything interesting. I'll just waste time. What if you put that same time into watching a video that you knew would do you good? You knew it. So do that this weekend. I really appreciate you guys being here. If you enjoyed this training, give me a thumbs up on this. Also put that in the chat section. Let me know what you liked, what you didn't like. Let me know in the chat section. Remember, this does me some good. Let me know what you would like to see more videos on. I would like to see that there. But just give me your opinion. Participate. Thank you, Christine. Thank you, Richard. Who else we got in here? I'm going to go through here. Sandeep, thank you very much. Marco, thank you very much. These are all people that always participate. They're going to be successful. Jessica, of course, is in there. But all you folks who, Wayne, thank you so much, sir. All you people who are participating, you're going to be the winners. You're going to be the winners, I'm telling you, if you participate. And at the point where it looks like you're just not going to be able to do it, is right on the edge of success. That's how it works. You're right on the edge and you don't know it. That wall is put up. That problem wall is put up so that you'll quit. So the average person will quit. No matter what wall gets put up, whether it's a physical wall, whether it's a mental block, whether it's lack of money, whether it's an ad that didn't work, whether it's a sales page that's not converting, keep going. And if you keep going, you're going to make money. I promise you. I promise, promise, promise. Thank you so much, Christine. Christine loves your quote. Good quote there, Jessica. Jessica, you want to tell everybody goodbye and then I'll do it?
Yeah, have a great weekend, everybody, and do something for yourself and do something productive. Maybe not in that order. Oh my God, I'm excited. Richard's going to make a huge beef rib. Do it, do it, do it. Do it this weekend, Richard. I know they're expensive. I don't think I can afford to go buy one. That's the problem. Really? Hey, thanks a lot for showing up, guys. I really appreciate you being here. I will see you next time. Check out my channel, subscribe, turn on notifications, and watch the crap out of my videos this weekend. I'd really appreciate it. Talk to you real soon.